Mass shootings marred July 4th celebrations, leaving many communities in the United States devastated. And President Biden will host the Prime Minister of Sweden ahead of the NATO summit. Good morning. I'm Windsor Johnston from NPR News, and here are today's top stories. This week's mass shootings in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Fort Worth, Texas, were among several mass shootings that marred July 4th celebrations across the nation. NPR's Ritu Chatterjee reports gun violence has been claiming lives in record numbers in the U.S., leaving many communities dealing with trauma and grief.
Nearly 350 mass shootings have already happened this year. More than 21,000 people have died from all kinds of gun violence. Many more are left struggling with the mental health fallout of such violence. While most people recover in time, psychologist Robin Gurwitch at Duke University says people closest to the incidents suffer the most.
Those that were close to where the event happened, or if they had fear for themselves or loved ones, or knew anyone that was killed or injured, they have more risk for mental health challenges.
But she adds long-term mental health and social support can help communities heal in the long run. Ritu Chatterjee, NPR News.
President Biden will host the Prime Minister of Sweden at the White House today. NPR's Deepa Shivaram reports the visit comes ahead of the upcoming NATO summit this month, an alliance that Sweden has been trying to join as a result of Russia's invasion of Ukraine.
The White House says the meeting between Biden and Swedish Prime Minister Ulf Kristersson will reaffirm America's view that Sweden should join NATO as soon as possible. Since Russia's invasion of Ukraine, Finland and Sweden have both moved to join NATO, but only Finland's application has been ratified so far. The holdup on confirming Sweden's membership is due to opposition from Turkey. The White House says during their meeting, Biden and Kristersson will also discuss relations with China, climate change, and new technologies. Deepa Shivaram, NPR News.
Ukraine is once again warning of the threat posed to the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant by occupying Russian forces. Speaking through a BBC interpreter, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says the Kremlin is planning dangerous provocations at the facility.
We have information from our intelligence that on the roof of several power units of the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, the Russian military installed objects similar to explosives. The world sees that the only source of danger for the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant is Russia itself and no one else.
Russian troops seized the station last year. Since then, the two sides have accused the other of shelling around the facility and risking a major nuclear mishap. You're listening to NPR News in Washington.